So I've been coming out here, I've been coming out here and observing my bees, and I noticed, this is my hive from last year, and between the two hives there is a lot of activity here. But here I noticed that everything seemed to be normal, that the bees were coming and going and they had pollen on their feet. I don't know if you can see, don't know whether the camera will show the little pollen sacs that are on the feet of the bees as they come back. They're little yellow things on their feet. So I started noticing, oh, look at that, look, isn't this cute how the bees are just kind of in the grass there. But anyway, I noticed from my other hive over here when I was watching them, and I've been coming out quite every day pretty much to look at them, and I was noticing that I don't see any pollen sacs on these bees, which makes me wonder whether they're not bringing any food back because there's nothing to feed. I had this theory that when I thought they were setting up, that I had a swarm on my house where they had made a nest a couple years ago, not the same bees obviously, but that maybe they had left and had come back and we're going to set up another hive, and I thought possibly they left from my hive here. But so I'm just wondering whether half the hive left with the queen and set up swarm someplace else, and consequently there's no brood to feed because the queen isn't laying. So of course I have to call Tony because I don't understand these things yet. It would help if I did a little reading. So anyway, so I did decide to go in here, and if I can do this with one hand without upsetting the hive. So I wanted to see if there was maybe any honey production. And this is the honey super, and yeah, they're all kind of hanging around there. I don't know. I did go in here yesterday. I did bring my hive tool today. And I did go in here yesterday to, let's see, put it here, to see if there was any actual production, honey production. And what I did notice, this one's really light, and I mean, there are bees hanging around, but they're not really, at least they're up in the second honey super, so I don't know if that means they're working in both of them or not, the box below. I think what I noticed was that this one was getting a little heavier, and that you could kind of see where it's glistening that the honey is going in, that they're making honey. So I was kind of excited about that. I might even be able to farm some of my own honey this year. That's what I'm hoping for. So that's about all. I have to figure out why the bees aren't coming in with any pollen. And I don't know if that's telling me anything or not. So I think that's about it. But as you can see, there is a lot of activity. They're coming and going, but I'm not sure how much is getting done.